Hey everybody, this is Rob from your New Orleans Aints. Today we got a special guest with me, Mr. Sean, the head coach of the Aints. Sean, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Rob.
That's great. God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Did you sneeze?
I figured today, we would talk a little bit about our predictions. Rob,
Well, I gotta do what I gotta do,
I
Sean.
was still
I
talking.
gotta do what I gotta do. Okay.
I was going to talk a little bit about our predictions.
Do, and I'll do what
we're going to do. What we're going to do.
Well,
for our fans, you the fans, here
it's a
this
good
season.
idea. You know, I mean, we got a lot of expectations here in the Aints, and we just feel like we can win the whole darn thing, especially on defense. Especially on defense.
That's a great attitude there, Rob. That's why we brought you aboard a couple years ago.
You know what?
And I think our defense has really flourished under you. I mean, we were not the last place defense last season.
No, we weren't. You know what we were?
What were we, Rob?
I thought you knew. I don't know.
We were the Aints.
That's what this
and
is.
The 31st best defense in the NFL.
31st. That's pretty good, right?
Before you came, we were 32nd.
That's pretty good, though, right?
That's why we brought you on.
Thank you, Sean. You know, I really appreciate that. I just coming here to do my job, you know. I mean, I've been in the league for going on 50 years now. And it's just, you know, it's just great. I love the food here, obviously.
I think that's an obvious point there, Rob. Do you think we're going to be able to push it up to 30th this season, or do you expect it to just hold pat at 31?
I think I'm just going to keep it at 31 because you don't want to do too much at one time, you know, Sean. It's just
that's
not too much.
That's a very good point, a good plan there. So we're going to talk a little bit more about the defense.
That's debatable, Sean. You know.
Okay, let's just talk about the offense because I run the show.
Let's talk about the offense. It's not bad. You guys still got Jimmy Graham here.
We don't have Jimmy Graham. We got rid of him. The problem is he was so big in the middle, running down the field. Jeez. He was slow. That Davis fell up in Carolina, kept beating him up, and then he quit playing. So I can't handle that on our team. So I got rid of him.
You got rid of Jimmy Graham?
Got rid of Jimmy Graham.
He's...
Just like we got rid of Sproles last year, and you see how much we improved after getting rid of Sproles.
We got rid of Sproles too?
We didn't have Sproles last year, Rob.
We did. He wasn't here last year? Who was that guy I talked to in a tunnel down the road?
I don't know.
I could have swore he had a Sproles jersey on.
That may have been Sproles, but he was probably wearing a...
The white guy? Was he a white guy, Sproles?
Eagles.
He's a white guy, jersey. Sproles, right?
That wasn't him, Rob.
Yeah.
He's gone. Jimmy Graham's gone. We got rid of that little Stills fella that nobody really cared about anyways.
Stills, yeah, I got a still, you know, I make the moonshine with.
We're recording here, Rob.
Are we?
Well, yeah.
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Rob, don't mention that. Keep it going.
How you doing? This is Rob. This is Ryan. Rob. I'm Rob.
Well, okay. Rob, so the important part of our offense, and the reason you're going to have a tough time in training camp, mini camp, but it's going to help you in the long run. Don't look at me in that tone of voice, Rob. It's going to help you in the long run.
Sean?
That's Drew Brees.
Yes, I agree there. I agree with you there. Drew Brees, he's like what? I mean, he's been in the league for 10 years. He's 27 years old, still in his prime.
Rob,
yeah,
he's maybe a wee bit past his prime.
Oh, okay. Well, he's 29 then.
He's 36.
36.
36. But he's got a lot of experience, Rob.
Is Drew Brees really 36?
You cannot underestimate. You can't put a number on experience.
Listen, I didn't come here for an old quarterback, and then we had a top 5 tight end, and they're both old and gone. I mean, what is this?
Well, let's not focus on the tangibles. We got to focus on the intangibles, and that's our team. They don't have much toughness. They're kind of like Atlanta was last year in that little HBO little show they did, frolicking around.
Yeah, what is that called?
I don't know. I don't know.
You keep up with that? You like watching that? I've seen that one time. My brother was on that one year.
Yeah,
it was pretty good. He was good.
I don't have time for that.
Shout out to my brother. What's going on?
I coach in the NFL, Rob. I don't have time for the little shows. I mean, except for this show.
What do you think I do? You think I don't coach?
we went to 31st. I think that speaks for itself.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Moving on up.
So, where were we?
Talking about.
Oh yes, the intangibles.
You know what? I like
Thanks
tangibles.
for bringing that up,
I
Rob.
like tangibles. I don't like the oranges, but I like the little tangibles.
That's not what we're talking about, Rob.
We're not talking about what are we talking about?
We're talking about our fans.
What about them?
They're not as good.
Who that?
Who's who?
Who's who?
We're talking about our fans. So our fans, they're not as good as where you came from before, in that little D place.
Little D.
Yeah, Dallas.
Yeah.
And they're certainly not as good as the fans up in Carolina, like Catman, Josue Gonzalez, Will and Eric from Panther Fan Talk.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna stop you right there because those guys are good. Okay, you can't.
Are you telling me you're a Panther fan?
You can't badmouth Will and Eric from the Panther Fan Talk. You just can't do it. Those guys go in there to give it 195,000%.
You can't let our fans hear you hyping up another team.
I'm just being real. You want me to be real, Sean? I'm just being real.
We got the guys with the little necklaces, those little skulls and the little teeth and stuff on it. Those are cute.
They are nice. What do you call that? That you just, the witches do it. You stir in the pot.
Yeah, the hoodoo.
That hoodoo. Yeah.
Hoodoo. They're going to cast them spells.
You tried that, John?
I've not tried it. I've not tried it.
Those little pins.
But those fans are good. Our fans are good. I mean, on prime time, they don't really show up for the 1 o'clock games, but in prime time,
you know what it is? The gumbo. They have the restaurants.
They probably do like the gumbo.
I know. I like the gumbo, Sean.
I appreciate their support.
Well, they're great. Sometimes.
You think maybe if they get loud enough, it could affect Cam Newton enough that. You okay there, Rob? I was saying that maybe if they would get loud enough in our Carolina game this year, it could affect Cam Newton enough. Are you okay, Rob?
Where am I?
Should I have too much gumbo?
What happened? Could have swore I heard a name.
Sorry, folks.
Could have swore.
It appears that there's still some lingering effects of the things that Cam Newton has done to Rob over his career. But we're not going to talk about him anymore, big fella. Come on back. We're not going to talk about him anymore. You're okay.
Rex, quit doing.
So let's just get straight to our predictions. Is there any chance? Well, never mind. We can't win the South. How about the wild card? Can we make a wild card game this year?
You know what? Let me tell you something. It's something that I'm good at, Sean. It's poker. I like to play. I like to play deuces wild, Sean. That's what I like to do. So I think I can make up a pretty good wild card game. Yeah, you can come over. We can have it like every Tuesday. Me and you. I got my brother.
That's a good plan. But what about the playoffs in the NFL? I mean, obviously we're not going to be better than Carolina this year.
Well, let me tell you something. Those Panthers. They got a pretty good team.
But do we have a chance of finishing good enough behind the Panthers to still make the playoffs?
I think we got a good chance. I think we got a real good shot of finishing 4th in our division. That's pretty good. That's pretty good in our division.
I agree. That. I think anytime you can finish in the top 5, really in the top 5 of your division.
I agree.
Then, so that's our plan, folks. We just want to get that out there for our fans. We will definitely be in the top 5 of our division this year. Somewhere hovering around the top 15, 16 of our conference. And is there anything else you'd like to add to? Are you there, Rob?
Hello, who's this? Is this Domino's?
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
That's who yeah.
Rob, we're not adding topics.
They put the pickles on.
Rob,
yep.
we're not adding topics. We're adding to the show. We're still on the air.
You know what I like on my pizza? I like that. The pickles that you get.
That's it.
I like those dill pickles.
We're gonna go. Thanks everyone for watching, and be sure to tune in and keep pounding. Wait, that's.
What'd you do?
No, we're the who dem
you know what, Sean?
over there. Who's those folks over there that he hates me? And that's it.
I don't know who that is.
Sure.
Well, you know what, Sean? There's one more thing I gotta tell you. I was in talks with another team, and just so happens that
Rob, you just gotta remember that Aints gonna Aints.
Listen, I just I just went to Carolina, son. I just went straight to Carolina. They got a good team over there. We're going to win the Super Bowl.
You realize that if you go to Carolina,
it's going to be game over.
You're going to have to go against Cam Newton in every practice.
You know what? That's true, maybe, but at least I ain't got a game plan against him.
That's enough. That's enough.
We're going to come out here. We're going to do what we got to do. We're going to fight every minute. I got Cam. I ain't going to worry about Cam. You ain't going to worry about Luke. You come with me, right? You ain't going to worry about Luke killing our running backs.